Is it true that Nigerians answer question with question? And the Nigerian replied, who told you? So the guy got what he was looking for. Yeah, he got what he was looking for. Is it true that you answer question with questions? And he says, who told you? Oh, of course, that's another question. He goes, oh yeah, all right. And Jesus was like that. You sought me this 3 days soaring. How was it that you sought me? Knowing not that I ought to be about my Father's business. He's always been like that. Is he go to pay tribute to Caesar or not? And he goes, whose image is that? By whose power and authority do you do these things? And he goes, John's baptism, where was it from? Was it from God? Or was it from men? There was hardly any time they asked Jesus a question that he answered without a question of his own. So, and he had that trait from 12. Verse 12. So they say, we've sorrowed looking for you. And then he goes, why was it that you were looking for me? Don't you know I should be about my Father's business? A lot of things are going on in the mind of Joseph right now. When he heard that, a lot of things are going on in his mind. Number one, you ought to be about your Father's business. That means this guy knows I'm not his dad. You don't get it. There was nothing he was doing in the temple that was related to the trade of Joseph. They didn't meet him, he was not doing carpentry. He was not fixing chairs. It had nothing to do with Joseph's business. Meanwhile, he was 12, not yet a teenager. And so he tells the parents, don't you know, this is my Father's business. So if you're Joseph, what are you thinking in your mind? Oh, so this guy already knows that I'm not his dad. That's number one. Number two, all right, what you are doing here is your Father's business, right? Yes. Okay. Let your dad take care of you. All right, where's my wife? Let's go. Because even though you were laughing, you do not know how much Joseph went through to be the foster father of Jesus. The stigma that Joseph and Mary bore, because Mary had become pregnant before their marriage was finalized, and it was such a problem that Joseph wanted to leave Mary secretly until God persuaded him to go along with the marriage, telling him that that which was in the womb of Mary was of the Holy Spirit, and that Mary had not committed immorality. Now, so Joseph had to just quietly ask Mary over, and then they began to live. But the Bible says, and Joseph did not know his wife until she brought forth her firstborn son. Meanwhile, in the eye of everybody else in the community, they looked like the impatient couple that could not wait to be married in order to have sex. Whereas, this is the most patient couple you have met in the world. This couple didn't have sex before marriage, and when they finally came together, that first day Mary moved into the house of Joseph, there was neither honey nor moon. Joseph, as a single man, Joseph was fasting from sex. Now everybody thinks he's impregnated somebody else, not realizing he was still a virgin. And for months, he was going to be living with a woman that was pregnant, that everybody thought he was responsible for the pregnancy, whereas he was not. This woman and this man were going to live in the same house as virgins until Mary will give birth to that son. So this is the stigma. So you can imagine in society, they looked at this couple as that very impatient couple. If you understand the ancient Near East, that was a huge issue. Morality was such a serious matter. And no matter what's happening in our culture, the standard of the law still remains the same. God still hates immorality today as he did 2,000 years ago. 1001 legislation, 1001 constitutional amendments since then does not change the status of God's word. God still hates immorality. He hates sin today like he did 2,000 years ago. But my point was to give you the backdrop to what's happening in the temple. So Joseph is looking at this boy on account of whose life he has had to endure so much, including getting married and still being patient, still being still exercising self-control. Meanwhile, in the public space, everybody is thinking this is the most impatient couple in town. They could not wait to be married. Meanwhile, after marriage, they were still waiting. That's more than patience. If that's more than endurance, that's long suffering.
Forbearance.
That's forbearance of, oh God. Because in our world today, the moment a young man tells a lady, I like you, the next thing he wants to start sleeping with you. Isn't it? Yeah. In their own case, they have been engaged. They've done a number of the family rites, the stuff at home. Everybody knows these two people are planning to get married, but they were still virgins. And then she becomes pregnant by the Holy Ghost. And God says, take her unto yourself. And he takes her, which means they didn't have a proper wedding ceremony because of this boy that's now telling me. So this is a boy on whose account my life was battered. Our plans were shattered. We have no wedding pictures. We have because of this boy. Now this boy looks me in the face and tells me I ought to be about my father's business. What an insult! But what's my point? My point is, despite that statement that Jesus made, Joseph did not get angry. He still carried the boy home. He said, you know what? You have your mouth. You can say whatever you want. Alright? Follow me. You have your mouth. You can say whatever you want. But you were not the one that commissioned me to do this job that I'm doing, I was commissioned by God. And you cannot stop me from doing it. I don't like what you are saying. I don't like the way you are going about it. But because you are not the one that gave me this assignment, you are not important enough to make me stop this assignment. And Joseph did such a magnificent job that when Jesus became an adult, they called him the son of Joseph. The son of Joseph. Is this not the son of Joseph? Is this not the carpenter? Is this not the carpenter's son? Meanwhile, he was not. But he did such a good job. He was such a wonderful handler. They didn't call him the son of Mary. No. Because whereas Jesus was the son of Mary, he was not the son of Joseph. But Joseph did such a good parenting job, despite the fact that Joseph knew, that Jesus knew, that he was not his dad. But he did such a good job that everybody thought that Joseph was his real dad. I'm trying to challenge you this afternoon, that the job that God has given to you, do it with everything that you have. It doesn't matter what your colleagues say or do. It doesn't matter what the students themselves say or do. Because they have not given you this assignment, don't let them be important enough to make you stop this assignment. The songwriter says, let none I be hear you say, there's nothing I can do. While the souls of men are dying, and the master calls for you, take the job he gives you gladly. Alright? His work, let it become your pleasure. Answer quickly when he calls. Here am I. Send me. Send me. If among the older people you may not be apt to teach, you can find the little children. You can tell them the love of Jesus. And that stands ended by saying the least you do for Jesus will be precious in his sight. If you cannot cross the ocean and the hidden lands explore, you can find the hidden mirror. You can help them at the door. You may not be able to sing like angels. You may not be able to preach like Paul, but you can tell the love of Jesus. You can say he died for all.